the link shared and we'll be live in 1 second, guys. Alright, so we got the link shared. Get everybody singing in here because it's a little bit later. I mean, I know it's Saturday, so it's not like you guys got work. Well, some of you might work on Sundays, but maybe church. Let's see. But it is 3 breaker delay boxes, 2 hobby boxes. Thank you for filling some football stuff relatively quick, guys. I know that the group is built with a strong baseball foundation. And I'm sure football and basketball will be a lot easier to attract people once everything gets fully full logos on it and whatever else when it comes to that. But there is definitely value. And if you go look at some of the singles, the autographs, there's definitely value in the Topps Chrome. Just the Topps Chrome brand in general brings value. I'm sorry for the, like I said, I was checking payments. There was like 2 quarterback teams that weren't settled up, so I was trying to get them in the background to be like, yo, like, it filled. Because sometimes guys don't see anything when they're tagged, so. I know the one guy doesn't. I know that he would pay, so I would have probably ran the break without him, but just because he's somebody I knew before even sports cards, but that got settled up, and then, yeah. What's I going to say? I had to kick out the one person. Somebody in the group invited him, but if he wants to come back, that's fine. He just, every time he gets in a break, he's going to have to pay right away, or I'm literally just removing him from spots, because that's the second time he hasn't paid, even if they've been low-level teams. Chasing down payments is just a pain in the ass as it is, so it's really not that hard to pay whenever you take a team, or at least pay when you see the breaks like pretty close to filling if you think it's going to be a little bit slower to fill. Because I don't really like hassle anybody that don't pay like immediately, because I understand you could be trying to claim a team at work or whatever else and in the middle of doing something, so like I understand that, like, especially when we get to some of the baseball breaks, that the filling of the break is so competitive that you want to make sure you get your team, and then you're like, all right, I was in the middle of doing something, let me go back to that, and then maybe forget to check back in to actually pay.
So, like, I don't get super upset in the sense of, like, if people don't pay right away in that sense. Like, I'm not upset about that. But, like, once the break's filled, you need to make sure that you're paying, if that makes sense. But, anyways, I appreciate you guys filling, especially for football. We'll have another we'll have another random for football. And people were asking for half cases of Breakers of Light. Would you guys rather me do something like this that has hobby and breakers in it, kind of the same size, or do you want me to go like a half case of Breakers of Light? Because I'm really just working out of the same case, out of the same two cases if I posted another one. We have Malik Neighbors on the rookie card, Blake Corum, Torrey Holt, Tim Brown, and Bill Bates. I mean, if we did like a half case or whatever, like I would crack a new case of Breakers of Light. But we have Danny Amendola, 12 out of 50. Because they did give me more hobby. I have 3 more hobby cases coming, so I can do more mixing in hobby cases as well. So like if we wanted to do half case of hobby, half case of breakers, we can do that with a ×2 option as well. There's not really any way to match up 12 and 10. I was trying to think about it, unless we work through like 2 cases. Andy Amendola on the gold there for the Patriots. Archie Manning for the Saints, 5 out of 99 on the green. What a bloodline this man has. Peyton Eli, now his grandson Arch. Let's say, just the solid bloodline there. We got Kalen Bullock, 44 out of 75 on the yellow. Everything the Breakers of Light is geometric, which geometric just is like this square pattern. So if you see anything geometric, it came from a Breakers of Light box. Then we're going to have Tommy Eichenberg on the 30 out of 75 for the Raiders. Just going to go to John Clark. Bullock was the Texans, going to John Clark as well. Eichenberg on. And then we're going to get an Xavier Worthy 2 of 2 black geometric. All etch rookie rush going to go to the Chiefs. That's going to go to Brandon. Nice hit for Brandon and Xavier Worthy. 2 of 2. It's pretty sick. Into a hobby box. After this, I will be live on Fanatics Live. We have a full case of Breakers of Light up there for football, and we have a dual case of Series 1. If you're looking to get a Series 1 break, that's literally the last Series 1 I have is on Fanatics Live. If that doesn't get pushed tonight, I'll probably pull it off the app. The hobby case will get sold in the shop, though. That's actually the case that belongs to the shop. The jumbos I'll probably break then tomorrow if it doesn't fill, because that break's been posted since release day and has like 10 teams taken. I don't understand. Fanatics Live confuses me about how to fill some breaks sometimes. Throw Bowman's best half case on there. It'll fill in less than 2 hours. Even at higher prices. Not higher, like higher prices I was breaking in the group. Because in the group we were not breaking any wave 2 or 3. We were some, but I didn't raise the prices when I got extra cases in wave 2. But there I kind of have to because they charge a commission, which when the breaks get higher, the price of the commission gets a little bit higher, and I base everything off of like a difference between what I pay and what I pay and what the market is. That I'm looking for a certain amount per break compared to percentage. So sometimes some people offer me like, oh, it's only so much percentage off of a team. Like, yeah, but that's not how I really base a lot of stuff, if that makes sense. I don't use, which is I probably should use like percentage, profit margin type of thing. I just go based off of like raw actual numbers, which is why I think some of my more expensive breaks end up being way cheaper than some other people's more expensive breaks. We have Kurt Warner, Marshall Falk. I think that's why my pick your player breaks end up being way better price than other people's. We have Ray Lewis, Eric Dickerson, John Elway. We have Maurice Jones-Drew, Ben Sinnott, Jabari Small, Jim McMahon, Paul Krause, Zach Thomas, Steve Young for the 49ers, 20 out of 50 going to Nicholas Vitale. That's a nice card. Good old Steve on the true gold. Nicholas has been in every single pick your team break as the 49ers finally get something nice. We have Malik Neighbors, Keon Cole, Leggett, Pratt, Josh Cribbs, Ben Coates, and Thurman Thomas. Teddy Bruschi, Chris Braswell. We have the Sunday Swag, Kurt Warner, Dylan Johnson, Cowie, Dallas Clark, Will Levis, Mario Manningham, Joe Thomas, Willie Gout, Bo Nix on the All Etch, Guyton, Fashanu, and George Teague, Fred Bolitnikoff. We had Charles Woodson, and we're going to get a gold wave Chris Johnson, 43 out of 75 on the Titans. You guys think Chris Johnson should be a Hall of Famer? What's your guys' take on that? I personally think he should be. I think he kind of changed how the game's played a little bit, but we have Brock Bowers on the insert, Will Reichert. For the Vikings, Bullock, Billy Sims, Dramani Dawson, Mel Renfro, Randy White. We have Ennis Rakestraw Jr. We have the all-chrome team cornerback, Charles Woodson, Frank Gore Jr., and Fisk. Bill Bates, Keyshawn Johnson, Willie Galt, Teddy Bruschi, Mario Williams, another nasty guy there, 24 out of 75. I remember a lot of people were shocked that they ended up making him the first overall pick, and he kind of proved everybody wrong. Early on, he was pretty bad, but 24 out of 75. But then he became pretty nasty there for a couple of years. We also have another nice rookie hit, Keon Coleman, 1 out of 5. Future stars on the rookie card for the Buffalo Bills, and that's going to go to Mike Diodato. We have Sam Hartman, Cole Bishop, Norton Jr., Tim Brown, Boomer Esiason, James White, Santana Moss. We have the Finesse, Chad Johnson, Bo Nix, Jonathan Brooks, Okoye, Joe Theismann, Steve Grogan. We have Junior Colson, 17 out of 25 for the Chargers. It's going to go to Brandon as well. Some low numbers here on the autos for him. We have Austin Reed and Legends of the Gridiron, Ray Lewis. We have Terrion Arnold, Esteme, Bob Lilly, Ron Dane, man, what a hoss. I was going to say Terrell Owens, Dave Robinson, Jerry Rice. We have Randy Moss on the All-Chrome team, Jaden Daniels, Polk, Ozzie Newsome, Fryer, Spielman, Charlie Batch, Thurman Thomas. Bo Nix on the Future Stars, Chris Jenkins, Rakestraw, Singletary, Brady, Mike Quick, Troy Polamalu, 113 out of 275 for the Steelers. On the purple, Phillip Lemons. We have Joe Alt on the refractor, C.J. Stroud, Newman, and Tyke Smith. Into second breaker is a light box here. Marshawn Lloyd, Latu, Machkowski, Mike Singletary, and Tom Brady. They have Bryce Young on the green, 79 out of 99. Go to the Panthers. Charlie Hand. We're going to have Caleb Williams, 28 out of 75 on the yellow geometric. Still not sure how I feel about Caleb Williams. I don't know if he was, if you would consider his rookie year successful or not successful. I'm still kind of up in the air about it. I feel like he had a lot of talent, but his offensive line wasn't great. And I feel like they should have won more games than they did. We have Terrence Newman, 18 out of 50. But I also feel like he just didn't have a good coaching staff. So Terrence Newman going to the Cowboys and David Forsey. I have Carter Bradley on the 53 out of 75. On the yellow. For the Raiders. He could actually end up being a starting quarterback this year because who the hell knows what they're doing over there with that. With 3 out of 5. Actually, I think the rest of starting is going to be Russell Wilson for the Raiders. But we have the All-Pro autographs, Barry Sanders, 3 out of 5 on the red geometric. Going to the Lions and Michael Nolan. Big hit there. So we got an out of 5 and an out of 2. Very front center. All right. Rolling into the second box. Looks like we're going to get a thickie there, too. We got Billy Sims, Dramani Dawson, Eli Manning, Bob Lilly, J.C. Latham. We have the all-chrome team, wide receiver Jerry Rice, Michael Hall Jr., Carson, Tony Hill, Brian Westbrook, Manley, Emmett Smith, Barry Sanders on the negative. I will say for the most part, they could find images where the guys are straight on and you don't really realize that there's no helmet logos. I think Topps did pretty good with that. I mean, obviously, if guys have multiple cards, you can't just have the same image over and over again. We have Keon Coleman, Marvin Harrison Jr., Cooper, Danny White. We have Rodney Hampton, Delanie Walker. We have Larry Johnson, Manley, and Hines Ward. We have Malachi Corley. We have Keon Coleman. Michael Irving, Deuce McAllister, Neil Smith, T.J. Tampa. For the Ravens on the yellow wave, 36 out of 75. For the Ravens. We have Abrams Drain. As their cards are like Abrams Drain on the refractor, the finesse Fred Taylor, Cooper DeJean, Nate Wiggins, William Perry, Rob Gronkowski, Machkowski, Montana, Irving Fryer, Sunday Swag, Adrian Peterson, Will Shepley, Lassiter, Charles Tillman, Chris Sharp, Sterling Sharp. Chris Sharp's not wrong. Chris Sharp is a person in the group. I think it was Darren Sharp. My bad. Chris Carter. Sterling Sharp and Antonio Gates. I can find two guys' names. Goofy me. We have 39 out of 50 on the Malik Neighbors patch auto. Going to Brent and the Giants. Nice hit there on the Neighbors. Really nice hit. Go with Brock Bowers on the Youthquake, Darius Robinson, Fatanu, Aikman, Hilliard, Mike Vrabel. We have Adissa Isaac, 17 out of 25 on the Orange Wave. Going to go to the Ravens and Will Smith. We're going to have Cade Stover on the Refractor, Malik Neighbors on the Future Stars, Isaac, Benson, Murray, Revis, Neil Anderson, Delani Walker. We have the All-Chrome team, Bruce Smith and James Harrison on the Refractor. We have Latu and Newton. We have Ed Too Tall Jones, Wayne Corbett, Whitworth, Kevin Falk. We have Adrian Peterson, 35 out of 99. Gonna go to the Vikings on the green. We have Barry Sanders on the 41 out of 75. On the Legends of the Gridiron. This can go to the Lions. Fuaga, Lloyd, Jonathan Ogden, Cromwell, Kelsey, Larry Johnson, Luke McCaffrey. We're going to have Drake May, Bradley McClellan, Molds, Moss, Torrey Holt, Terrell Davis, Michael Irvin on the Legends of the Gridiron, Roger Staubach, 51 out of 150 on the blue for the Cowboys. We have TJ Tampa, Sweat, Walter Payton, Ty Law, Kuechly, Peterson, Mike Vick, Ozzie Newsome, Brock Bowers, and Brendan Rice. That's going to be the second and last high box of the break. Here's the last box here. Breaker's Delight. Good luck to everybody. There's just going to be an Irving Fryer that is mess. We have Newton, Isaac, Joe Montana, and Ozzie Newsome on the refractors. We got Drew Bledsoe for the Patriots, 40 out of 99. John Clark. We got Ed Too Tall Jones for the Cowboys on the orange, 11 out of 25. Got Dan Hampton on the green, 66 out of 99 for the Bears. Good defensive lineman. I have Irving Fryer on the refractor. I have Tyler Guyton for the Cowboys, 38 out of 50 on the gold. Go to David Forsey. Then we're going to have Bruce Matthews, 88 out of 99 for the Titans. Nice hit to Brian Thomas. And that's going to be the break. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. We have Dan Hampton on the green geometric, Jones on the orange geometric, Drew Bledsoe on the green geometric, the blue Velocity Staubach. We have the Legends of the Gridiron, Barry Sanders, Adrian Peterson on the green Velocity. We're going to have the yellow Wave, TJ Tampa, Barry Sanders on the negative, Terrence Newman on the gold geometric, the green geometric Bryce Young, Troy Polamalu on the purple, Chris Johnson on the yellow Wave. We have Archie Manning on the green geometric. And let's get into what's on the hit board here. We're going to have Kalen Bullock on the yellow geometric, Danny Amendola on the gold geometric, Caleb Williams on the yellow geometric, Mario Williams on the yellow. We have Keon Coleman on the 1 out of 5 future stars. We have Junior Colson on the true orange. We have Isaac on the orange Wave, Carter Bradley on the yellow geometric, Tyler Guyton on the gold geometric, the green geometric Bruce Matthews, Tommy Eichenberg on the yellow geometric. We have Steve Young on the true gold, Xavier Worthy on the black geometric all etch rookie rush. Then we're going to have the 3 out of 5 all pro autographs, Barry Sanders on the red geometric, and then we have the gold RPA 39 out of 50 Malik Neighbors going to the Giants. That's going to be the break, guys. I appreciate y'all as always. Congratulations to those that hit. For those that didn't, hopefully better luck next time. I will see y'all tomorrow. I think there's a few spots left in the random for football. I'll definitely have a baseball mixer posted tomorrow, and we'll have the baseball mixer posted tomorrow, and we will have another Star Wars Hyperspace 2-boxer posted, and some sort of football pick your team. I'm not sure what the size is because I'm probably going to take a poll if we want to have the hobby Breakers of Light mix still, like a 3 and 2, kind of like this one. If not, we'll go half case of Breakers of Light is probably going to be what the vote is. I know some people were asking to get back to like a half case. Well, they were asking to break a full case, but I would do a half case with a ×2 option before I broke a full case. Just because I think there's some people that don't want to spend like $600+ on the quarterback teams, but might spend that for a half case on the Commanders or maybe ×2 it. I'm not sure. But either way, appreciate y'all as always. You guys have a good night and be safe.